Ha 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 ha! I am the great Pizzanator. Who goes there? Oh, hello. It's just me. Don't worry. Just me. I'm using Derek Ductie's channel here and his equipment to take on a challenge that was given. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Taking on a challenge to be a good neighbor to my neighbors. So if you're watching this, you're my neighbor. So hello, neighbor. So I just want to be a good neighbor to you. So hi, neighbor. How can I help you today? Hello there. It's me, Sunny D. What are you doing? What are you doing? You see, Derek Duct Tape here gave us a challenge to be good neighbors. And what can we do for our neighbors? So I'm just using this channel to take on that challenge. Wait a minute. It's not neighbor, it's neighbor. We're supposed to be good neighbors. We're supposed to be kind to our neighbors. So it's neighbors. We need to be good neighbors to our neighbors. Like I said, neighbor. We're trying to be good neighbors. So I want to see what I can do for my neighbor. Hey, it's neighbor. That's what I said. Neighbor. That's what it is. Neighbor, not neighbor. It's neighbor. Can you say neighbor? That's what I said. Neighbor. I'm trying to be a good neighbor to my neighbors. So hi, neighbor. Maybe you should go back to grammar school, because it's neighbor, not neighbor. That's what I said. Neighbor. You're my neighbor. Everyone around us is our neighbor. So, hi, neighbor. Neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's your problem, huh? I'm always saying it. Neighbor. So how can I help you, neighbor? Do you need your hearing check, neighbor? I can hear fine. Thank you, neighbor. I can hear fine. Look at any dictionary. It will tell you it's neighbor. We're all neighbors. So anyone around us is our neighbor. Your dictionary? But Arnold says his neighbor. So since he says his neighbor, it must be neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Hey, what's going on, you two? Huh? We are taking Derek the Duct Tape Man's challenge on being a good neighbor and reaching out to our neighbor. Let's be a good neighbor and help our neighbor. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, I see now. Looks like you two need help on something. So, what do you two need? The Pizzanator is saying neighbor. He needs to say neighbor. It's neighbor, not neighbor. That's what I said, neighbor. It's neighbor. Arnold Schwarzenegger says neighbor, so it must be neighbor. So, hi, neighbor. Okay. So you can help us. Which is it? Is it neighbor or neighbor? That's what I'm saying. Neighbor. You're my neighbor. We're all neighbors. Okay. I know how to settle this. Okay. I know how to settle this. If they're your neighbor, you should love them, be kind to them, reach out to them, and help them when they need it. If they are your neighbor, you should love them, be kind to them, reach out to them, and help them in need. So I hope this settles it. Now that makes sense. A lot of sense. Thank you. Yeah. What he said. Yeah, what he said. Listen to him. What he said. And this is the Pizzanator here with Sunny D and Ductie with Derek the Duct Tape Man saying, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, hit notifications, get more videos of us. This is Pizzanator here saying, see you later. Goodbye, neighbor.